Welcome Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am going to feature Master League battles with my favorite team Xerneas, Rhyperior and Giratina in Origin form. This team is very strong against most of the meta Pokemons. So let's hop into the first match. Let's see what the first opponent has for us. And it's Xerneas versus Mewtwo, very bad lead. So I'm going to save switch into my Rhyperior immediately. So I'm going to throw Mud Slaps and he reaches his move. This is Side Strike. This will hurt a lot, so I'm going to let the first one go through and I'm going to farm up. But now he swaps into Kyogre, very bad for me. So, and I was unable to reach my move as well. Now I'm going to come with a Giratina, so I'm to farm up to Shadow Ball, but I have to be very careful. He might be running Blizzard which can one shot me, so I'm going to throw this Shadow Ball immediately. This will do good amount of damage, but he shields here, so this tells me he might be running Blizzard, so I'm going to shield back just to be safe. But I think he baits me now. This is Surf, that's very unfortunate. So I'm going to farm up to Shadow Ball and he reaches his move. This is not a Blizzard, this came quickly, so not going to shield here, and it was Surf. That's very good for me. And now I'm going to farm up extra and then I'm going to throw my Shadow Ball. This will KO if goes unshielded, and I think opponent won't be shielding here and he lets it go. Let's see what opponent is going to come with. He's thinking he might be weak to Giratina, I think so, but no, he's coming with a Dialga and I have a Xerneas, but I have to face this Mewtwo. This is not in a comfortable position, but I am going to throw this Moon Blast. I have to trust Xerneas, and this Moon Blast goes unshielded, so now I have to farm him down. Hopefully he doesn't reach second move. I think Geomancy has sneaked in, so I don't think Mewtwo will survive this. And Side Strike goes unshielded. I have to save my shield. I will generate back-to-back close combat before throwing on Dialga. I will shield this Iron Head because I have two close combat and I have Shadow Ball loaded on Giratina as well, so I can snipe him with it. So first close combat got the damage, and second will definitely grab the shield, and my switch timer is also up, so I'm going to throw this close combat and then I will swap into my Giratina and throw the Shadow Ball. This will definitely KO. So with this saving move while swapping out help me out to win the match. So remember, whenever you swap out, try to save some energy on that Pokemon. This way you can flip some matches in a difficult situation. Like in this match, it was very hard counter, but still with the proper energy management, I was able to flip the match and won it easily. So let's hop into the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has for us, if it is a good lead or bad lead. And it's a Xerneas versus Metagross, very bad lead. So I'm going to save switch into my Rhyperior again, and here comes the Giratina, and it is an altered form. So I'm going to throw this Breaking Swipe, hoping for the debuff. This will do super effective, missing some bubbles. That's very annoying now, and I get the debuff now, so that's very good. Now his charge attack won't be doing that much damage, but it's Dragon Claw, so that's fine for me. So I'm to take this Dragon Claw. I'm going to throw Breaking Swipe quickly, but he reaches next move, so this Dragon Claw is also resisted, so I don't have to worry about it. Hopefully I can get one more debuff so that I can put pressure on him and force him to shield, so that I can get shield advantage and switch advantage as well. And this goes unshielded and I got another debuff. Now I can let this one go as well because I can survive it, and hoping that next Breaking Swipe gets him KO'd. Let's see if opponent decide to shield or not, and he decide to shield here, so I'm going to shield back once he throws his energy. I'm not going to throw my charge move. I'll shield and farm him down. He's not going to reach another move, so that's fine. I shield back and then I was able to farm him down. I will blind throw the Breaking Swipe as Rhyperior is very low. Few fast move can KO him, so that's why I'm going to throw Breaking Swipe immediately. And here comes the Metagross. I get the debuff. Now I can align my Giratina against this Metagross, and I think opponent decides to resign the match as I have a alignment now and might be back Pokemon is weak to Xerneas. So good game to my opponent, and we flipped the second match as well, even though we had a hard lead. So let's hop into the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has for us, if it is a good lead or bad lead. This team can handle very well, as you can see in the matches. And here comes the Landorus. Landorus is nightmare for this team, as you can see in this match. We'll try to flip the match. Let's see if we can do it. And I'm going to farm up to Moon Blast, but he reaches his move. This is Xerneas Storm. This will debuff my attack. So I'm going to let it go and swap out into my Rhyperior, as Rhyperior is my safe switch here. So I'm to throw Breaking Swipe immediately, but I lose the CMP. This is against a Xerneas Storm. This will debuff my attack, and it is a super effective as well. So I'm not in a good position, I think. So I'll throw this Breaking Swipe. Let's see if I can get the debuff, but unfortunately no debuff, and I'm going to try to throw second, but I'm going to lose the CMP. That's fine. I'm going to not shield here. I will save shields for the Xerneas and the Giratina. This will KO me. That's fine. I'm going to wait for my switch timer so that I cannot get locked up against any of the Pokemon, but switch timer are misaligned. So I'm going to come with Giratina, and he throws again. This will debuff me. That's fine. I'm going to no shield here, and I get the debuff, and I'm going to farm up to Shadow Ball, because as I'm debuffed, so Ominous Wind won't be enough, and I don't want to take another Xerneas Storm. So this KO'd, and here comes the Palkia. So I'm going to throw Moon Blast on the Kyogre. So this is not a good situation, as Waterfall are doing a lot of damage, and I didn't get the shield as well, so that's fine. And I'm going to throw second one on the CMP tie. I will block this. Let's see, but there is no hope to win here, because Waterfalls are doing that much damage that even few Dragon Breath from the Palkia can KO me. So he blocked the Moon Blast, and I get the debuff, but it's of no use. I throw the Close Combat. This Close Combat, definitely opponent won't be shielding here, because he has full faith on the Palkia, and I resign the match because Palkia against the Giratina. So my Giratina won't be having any play. So let's hop into the next match. We tried our best to flip that match, but at the end it was a Kyogre, so it was a nightmare for us. So let's hop into the next match. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. And it's Xerneas versus Buzzwole. Very good lead and spicy Pokemon. And here comes the Kyogre, and I'm going to come with my Giratina. I have to be very careful. Most of the opponent are baiting me against the Surf, but still I have to be very safe here, because I don't want my Rhyperior to face that Buzzwole. It would be a very bad lead. So I'm going to shield here, potential Blizzard, and it was again a bait. So I'm going to throw immediately Ominous Wind just to be safe, so that he doesn't throw any other move, and this will definitely KO as he is very low on his health. And let's see what the next Pokemon is. Definitely he won't be coming with the Buzzwole, and it has a Shadow Tyranitar, very bad, and my both of the moves are ghost typing, but unfortunately I don't know why opponent bring back the Buzzwole against the loaded Giratina. I'm going to throw this Shadow Ball, and I'm going to throw Ominous Wind just to do good amount of damage or grab the shield. I don't think he's going to shield. He's going to put all the faith on the back of the Tyranitar, I think, but I have too good answer for the Tyranitar. He throws lunges, and I'm going to reach Ominous Wind as well. And now I can throw this Ominous Wind and swap out into my Rhyperior against the Tyranitar, as my Mud Slaps are super effective, because Tyranitar is part rock typing Pokemon. I'll throw this Breaking Swipe, hoping for the debuff. If he gets the debuff, at this point of time debuff doesn't matter, so that's fine. And he throws his, I think this could be a Brutal Swing or Crunch. Let's see, and it is a Brutal Swing. That's fine. So I'm going to farm up, and he reaches next move. I'm going to shield here so that Rhyperior can finish the match, and it was a Brutal Swing, and I think opponent resigns the match. Good game, and it was a very hard counter for the opponent. We won it easily. Let's see what the final match is, whether we get a good lead or bad lead. Overall we just got one good lead. Let's hop into the final match of this video. Let's see if opponent has good lead or bad lead. And it's Xerneas versus Ho-Oh. Very bad lead again. I'm going to safe switch into Rhyperior. The reason why I safe switch into Rhyperior, because I know this lineup, Ho-Oh and two dragon type, which are Dialga and Zekrom. so opponent won't be swapping out because my mud slap are super effective to both of the Pokemon. So I am going to over farm a bit, and then I will throw my rock wrecker. This will one shot if goes unshielded because Ho-Oh is fire and flying type, so this will be double super effective, and it got unshielded and it just one shotted him. Here comes the Dialga, as I said, and definitely at the back it's a Zekrom. I throw this breaking swipe hoping for the debuff, but I didn't get it, so I was unable to throw my second breaking swipe. This team line is very common for past few seasons, so I know this lineup. I'm going to come with Xerneas. I have to put all my faith on the Xerneas because Dragon Breath against Giratina is not good, so I'm going to throw this Moon Blast, and this Moon Blast will definitely grab first shield, and I get it. So I'm going to farm up to close combat, but he reaches his move, so I'm going to shield back because I have to save my Xerneas for the Zekrom as well. I will try to catch a move here after getting the final shield. Let's see. And this close combat will definitely grab the shield, and I will catch on a perfect timing. This is Iron Head and I can resist it. I will sack my Giratina. I know I can reach Shadow Ball. So here comes the Zekrom. As I said, I can throw the Shadow Ball. It will get him very low, and this Shadow Ball will do good amount of damage, so that later I can just Geomancy farm down the Zekrom, and I am getting ready for the close combat against the Dialga. And I am going to no shield here. This Fusion Bolt won't be doing that much damage. I am going to save one shield for the second Fusion Bolt, but I think he baits me here. This is Crunch, but just to be safe I am going to shield here, and I will farm him all the way down with Geomancy only, and I was able to do it, and I have a close combat. Dialga doesn't have energy, so this close combat will definitely KO. So good game. As you have seen, this team even in the bad lead it did very well. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching the video till end. We won 4 matches in that set. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel and share with your Pogo friend. Thank you trainers. Have a good day. Bye.